Don't trust anybody, including yourself. You think you got it all under control? Let me tell you why you don't. It ain't about hating people or thinking they're crooked. It's about understanding human nature for what it really is, which is self-preservation. People look out for number one because if they ain't taking care of themselves, then they literally don't have the ability to help anybody else. Survival comes first. Everything else comes second. It's true that, in many cases, helping each other is mutually beneficial. But there is a limit since we live in a zero-sum game. If you have a singular apple, you can split it in half and share it. But when you're trying to procreate, only one person can impregnate the same female at one time.
Exactly. Trust isn't about blind faith. It's about calculated risk. Everyone's looking out for themselves, and that's just nature. When you understand that, you navigate the world smarter.
Let me ask you something. Do you trust yourself to wake up on time without that alarm clock? You set it every night, because deep down, you know you can't count on yourself. Your own mind will betray you if you give it the opportunity.
Assault. You got this stuff down. Relying on willpower is a joke. People set alarms because they know their lazy brains won't get up without a jolt. Trust is always a gamble, even with yourself.
That's why we got marriage contracts. It ain't just some romantic gesture, it's a legal bind. You mess up, there's consequences. In particular for the male, which is why males are checking out and women can't find men. It's there to make sure both folks get skin in the game. Love might get the party started, but consequences keep it going. Same with business contracts. You fail to deliver, you break the deal, you pay the price. It's accountability wrapped up in legal terms. And to clarify what legal terms mean, that means humans with guns.
Contracts are just ways to keep people in line when trust alone won't cut it. It's all about power and making sure someone pays if they mess up. Romantic, right?
We build structures that keep everyone honest, but not out of distrust, but out of reality. You tie that relationship to consequences so folks stay invested. Because without that, it's just good intentions. And good intentions ain't paying no bills or holding anybody together when life gets rough.
Exactly. Trust isn't some fluffy feeling. It's a calculated risk tied to accountability. Contracts and consequences keep people in line because without them, intentions fall apart the moment things get tough.
Trust without accountability is just wishful thinking. You don't need to hate folks to know they'll choose themselves when it comes down to it. That's just being real.